Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be doing our makeup using all new products. I did go ahead and roughly lay down my brows because I don't have a new brow product. So I figured I'd do that really quick off camera. So we're going to go ahead and get started first with the skin. I did go ahead and cleanse my skin already. So I want to prep it using this Caudalie little set. It's called the French Faves. Caudalie did send me this to try out. So first we're going to treat with this serum. So this little serum here you treat, and you guys know I love the Beauty Elixir spray, so we're going to tone using that and just kind of more so prep the skin, hydrate it, and then we're going to moisturize the skin using this, what is it called? It's just called Hydrate. Sorbet cream sorbet. I don't know, it's all in French, so I have a hard time understanding that. So we're going to use these three, so and see how they go. I really do like Caudalie as a brand. I've tried the Elixir. I haven't tried this little serum yet, so we'll go ahead and give that a try. And sorry if you can hear my camera focusing. I don't know if my camera bag or something got dropped when we were moving, but that camera used to be, or that lens used to be super silent. It has the STM lens, so it's supposed to be like you can't hear it, and now it's making this weird noise. So I'm gonna contact Canon and basically see if I can ship it to them and if they can fix it or can tell me what to do. I'm just gonna drop this serum onto my skin. I don't want to use too much. There we go. It smells very clean, but it does have a fragrance. So if you have sensitive skin, I don't know how you'd feel about that. Alright, and now we're going to go ahead and tone the skin and refresh it using the Beauty Elixir spray, which I love this. It smells like a spa. Like I said, I've been through like 6 bottles of this now. Okay, and then we are going to go ahead and moisturize using the Sorbet. Alright, so my skin definitely feels very fresh, very plump, very moisturized. I think this is a nice makeup prep. It's the first time I've actually talked today. Today's my day off because I have surgery day tomorrow, so those days tend to be very, very long days. And when I say surgery days, if you don't know, I'm a vet tech, and tomorrow is the day that me and the doctor do surgeries. So anything from spays, neuters, and more intricate type of surgeries. We do dentals, you know, that kind of stuff. So I'm just resting up for my crazy day tomorrow. Okay, yeah, my skin actually feels really, really nice. Like, I like this. I think I'm gonna definitely continue to use that. Okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead and jump and start working on the eyes. We'll do skin later. I'm just gonna prime my eyes with my MAC Painterly Paint Pot. Okay, next I'm going to be going in with the Tarte Rainforrest of the Sea Volume 3 palette. This came in this month's BoxyCharm. I have used it once. And I was not a fan of it. It had absolutely no pigmentation with the shades I used, but I'm going to give it another try today. This is what it looks like. It's very beautiful packaging. You know, you have to expect that with Tarte, but here are the shades, which originally when I saw this, I was so excited. I thought they were really pretty, but the shades that I used just didn't have any pigmentation, and there's really only one matte shade, which is right here, which really doesn't show up on my skin, but I'm going to give it another try. And I'm going to go in with my Sigma E40 brush. So, I mean, it's there, but barely. Like, this is, if you are one of those super duper, like, no makeup, all natural kind of girl, you'll probably like this palette. But if I put on makeup, I want it to look like I'm wearing makeup. I don't know, call me weird. But if I spend the time doing it, I want you to be able to see it. And I'm not really into natural makeup. Like, I wear natural makeup to work, but it's just really not my thing. I like I like to be glam. So it does add just a slight definition. It's just, like I said, it's very natural. So this will be a very natural look today. We might be able to glam it up with some lashes because I have some new lashes I want to try from a new company I've never tried before. So I'm excited. I'm trying to build up this crease shade as much as possible, but it's just, the pigmentation is just not there. Maybe if, and I'm really fair right now, so it's barely showing up on me. So maybe if you're even fairer than I am, it would show up, but it's just barely there. So I think I'm going to go ahead and go in with this bronzy gold shade, just because it's one of the darker shades, and you know, just seeing if I can get any pigmentation out of it. And I'm going to take my MAC 242 brush for that. And it's just like, it's barely there. I mean, it's there, but it's not like that really intense foiled shadow. I mean, this is just a very, very natural palette. Like, so if you're a natural girl and you just want like a nice kiss of color, then you probably really like this palette. Or if you're just getting into makeup and color like really intimidates you, this would be a good palette for you. So I actually like this gold shade. It's just, it's very subtle, very pretty. I'm gonna go back in again with my Sigma E40 and grab a little bit more of that matte shade and blend it out. Okay, so that's all we're really gonna do on the eyes today. I have a bolder lip that I want to wear, so it's probably good that we're keeping it a little low key on the eyes. Okay, for liner, I have seen this all over YouTube, and I'm really excited about it because this is my absolute favorite mascara. So when I saw Benefit came out with the Roller Lash eyeliner, I was like, yes, give it to me. I ordered it as soon as I saw it. I'm really excited. I have very high expectations for this. I could get it out of the packaging, but if you guys watch my channel, if you're not new, you know the Benefit Roller Lash is my holy grail mascara. But here is what the packaging looks like. It looks very, you know, pretty much the same packaging as Roller Lash. I love it. It's super cute. Oh, it doesn't have like the ball. Like, I'm so used to shaking the Tarte Double Take liner, and that is the tip. It's very, very tiny. So, okay, let's give it a try. And I'm gonna have to get pretty close to my mirror because I'm blind. Literally, I'm blind. So sorry if I go out of frame, but it might happen. All right, that was super easy. I love the fine tip. It was super easy to use. Really just glided on super easily. Wasn't too wet, isn't too dry. Sometimes with the Tarte's Double Take liner, it can be really, really wet and kind of slippery. This was super easy and user friendly. I love how dark it is. I love how easy it was to get the flick. Definitely a love. Like, first impressions, I love it. But I'm gonna jump off camera and do the other eye really quick, and I'll be right back. All right, next I'm gonna be trying out these lashes by Shayna B. They did send these to me. They look really pretty. This is in B Glam. I've never tried them before, so figured let's go ahead and give them a try today. All right, lashes are on. They are very wispy, very flirty. They were easy to get on. I like them so far, so I'd like to try more from Shayna B Lashes. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into the skin and foundation. I'm going to be prepping the skin with Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer because I'm going to be trying out a new Hourglass foundation. So I figured let's go ahead and use their primer too, if it'll pump out anytime. Like, really? This is like brand new. Like, not brand new as in I just opened it, but like brand new as in I've only used it a few times. Why isn't it working? There we go. You just have to bang it around to get it to work. Okay, and before we go in with actual foundation, I did pick up the Benefit Boing concealer. It's like industrial strength concealer, and I've seen this for years and I've never tried it, so I just placed an order with Beautylish and saw it. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give this a try. And as soon as I figure out how to open it. Oh, okay. Because I do have like this acne scar right here that just keeps peeking through foundation no matter what I do. So I figured I would give this a try. I've got shade number 1. This is the lightest shade. So we'll see how it goes. I like this packaging. It's really cute. Okay. So here is what the shade looks like. And I'm just going to grab my Sigma P84 brush, which is just a little synthetic brush, and we'll see how this works. Oh yeah, definitely covered up. Let's try it around the nose, because I get pretty red around my nose recently. It's a new recent development. Oh wow. Yeah, that definitely covers. I mean, this is definitely not a concealer I would put under my eyes. It's very, very thick. And now my cat is attacking the string to my blinds. I like this. This is a go for me. Definitely a nice spot concealer. That like really covered in it. Really neutralized those areas. Alright, so the foundation I'm going to be giving a try is the Hourglass Vanish Seamless Finish Liquid Foundation. Now I have the Vanish Stick Foundation and I love it. I got this shade in Shell. It's the same shade that I have in the stick form. I love the stick form, like it's one of my favorite foundations, so I'm really excited to try this. I saw this pop up on Sephora as like a VIP perk, like spend $25, get this for free. So I did go ahead and grab the Fenty concealer, so we're gonna give that a try today too, but I'm really excited to try this, and if I like it, I'll probably buy the larger size, like the actual bottle of it. And I forgot to clean my beauty blender, so I'll be right back. Okay, cleaned my beauty blender. It is nice and wet. If you don't know, beauty blenders are meant to be used wet. So if you have one, put it in the sink, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze until it like doubles in size. It is a grower, not a shower. So you want it to get big and poofy. My daughter, who watches my videos and has seen me put on makeup and clean my beauty blender hundreds of times, just realized you're supposed to use it wet. So if she didn't know, I have to assume other people don't know, because she ought to know. She ought to know better. So it came in this really cute glass bottle. I love glass bottles. Oh, it has a little dispenser. So we're just gonna dolly up some on my cheek, and we'll see how that coverage is at first. Oh my goodness, that looks so freaking pretty on the skin. Oh my god. Like, I think I like this better than the stick. Sorry, I have my magnified mirror so I can see. It's like, I don't even see any pores. Like, my skin looks so smooth. Guys, I'm excited. The coverage is so nice, like it's blending beautifully. And it looks so pretty on the skin. It doesn't even look cakey. Trying not to wipe off my brows. I'm gonna have to touch them up. I just lightly laid them down just so I have, because I have no brows, so I have a hard time putting my eye makeup on without my brows. You guys, this is so pretty. Like, ugh. Yes. Y'all know I love Hourglass to begin with. But they never disappoint me. Like, this is like really pretty. It's not like settling into any of my fine lines around my nose. It just looks so smooth. Like, it looks very, very smooth on the skin. Okay. The new Hourglass Vanishing Liquid Foundation gets a thumbs up. I love it. I cannot wait to keep using this. This is like one of those foundations that is an everyday good skin day. Okay, next we're going to try the Fenty, what is this, Pro Concealer something? What is this called? Yep, Pro Filter Concealer. And from what I've read online about this, it is full coverage and a little goes a long way. I love the packaging. It's very, very sleek. So I'm not going to use a lot of this. I'm just going to kind of dot it and see how it goes because I have very dry under eyes and crepey under eyes. So if I use a really heavy concealer, it is, oh, this is way light. I might have went a little bit too light. Might have to exchange it, but we'll see. So I'm just going to put that little bit and blend it out. Oh my goodness, this is thick. Does not blend out very easily. It's supposed to be creaseless, creamy. I don't really see the creamy part because it is not wanting to blend out very well or easily. It's not bad. It's not my favorite. My favorite concealer is the new Too Faced Born This Way, like in the bigger bottle. But yeah, this is nice. I can tell it's like very full coverage. Like it definitely covered up any darkness I had. It's a little, looks a little bit dry, like it's emphasizing a little bit of my fine lines and texture here. I think if I put too much on, it would be really bad. So if you do want to try this out, I would use very little. A little bit does go a long way. I feel like it definitely brightened my under eye. I do have a very light shade, but maybe I'll just go for the old Kim K look and have a really bright under eye. But let's go ahead and do the other side. I'm going to use just that amount and blend it out. I feel like you're going to have to work really fast with this concealer. I can just tell like it's going to dry quickly. So you don't want to like draw it all over your face and then go ahead and blend it. I would do one eye at a time and then wherever else you're going to put it. Like, I almost feel like I don't want to set this with a powder. I feel like the second I set it with a powder, I'm not going to like it. Maybe I'll set one side with a powder and the other side without a powder and see what I like better. So yeah, it blended out nicely. It took, you know, I feel like I had to work really quick. It feels very thick, so a little goes a long way. It does emphasize, again, on this side, just a little bit of my texture. I feel like if I put powder on there, it's gonna like be like super dry because it already feels a little drying. But let's go ahead and even out the rest since it's so light under my eyes. I'll just be really highlighted and contoured today. Put way too much on my nose. Oh Lord, I got carried away. Yeah, it is definitely full coverage, like, but it's not looking too cakey. I feel like you just need a little bit. This is not a concealer that you just want to like slap all over your face. This needs to be precisely done and quickly blended. So I like this concealer. It's not my favorite, but it's definitely more full coverage than the Too Faced one. So if I really want like a glam, full coverage, like beat to the heavens look, I think I'll really like this. The only thing, like I said, is I'm a little nervous to set it with a powder. I feel like as soon as I do that, it's going to get really cakey. And I have a new powder to try that seems kind of heavy. So I'm only going to powder one side and leave the other side unpowdered and see which side I like better. Because it's not creasing. Yeah, the concealer is not creasing in my fine line, so I'm not too worried about setting it with a powder. I feel like this is definitely a concealer I personally do not need to set, but let's see. All right, the powder I'm going to be using was also, can't get it out. This powder is pretty Vulgar, and I got it in the Boxy Luxe BoxyCharm box for December. I have not used it yet. I did open it up and kind of swatch it on the back of my hand to see how I feel about it, and it seems kind of thick. It comes with this little powder puff, which I'm not going to use. I'm just going to use my beauty blender and see how it goes. So I'm just going to set this side with the powder and see how it goes. I do not like the smell of this powder. I don't know. Well, I lied. Actually, it does not look bad set. I actually think I like it better set. The only difference between this side being powdered and this side not being powdered is it looks a little bit less matte. This is like really, really matte, and this side is not. It's still not creasing. Oh wait, nope, I got a little bit of creasing. I got a little bit of creasing right there in the fold. So it is not a creaseless concealer. It just took me a while to crease, but I definitely got some creasing, so I'm gonna kind of pat that out, and I am gonna set this side. But it doesn't look any more dry or cakey or gross with the powder under the eye with this concealer. I really like this concealer. I didn't have high expectations for it because I don't like her Pro Filter foundation. It just looks really cakey on me. Like, the only time it looks good on me is in the summer when I'm sweating. Otherwise, it just sucks out any moisture I have. Okay, so here is the base. I am going to jump off camera and fix my brows real quick, and I'll be right back. So I'm not sure why, but my camera decided to just stop recording when I was doing my lower lash line, but I jumped off camera, I had fixed my brows, I bronzed and contoured, and then I just went back in with the matte shade of this palette and kind of blended it on my lower lash line. This shade, the same shade we used in the crease. And then I did try out the new roller eye brightening pencil on my lower lash line. It looks like this. I really do like it. I love everything in this little roller collection. It's just an inner rim brightener. It looks kind of like the same color as my skin. So it's really nice. It really brightened up my eyes and really opened it up. I do really enjoy this. I used to use inner rim brighteners, like nude colored liners, all the time. And I just haven't in a while, and I forgot how much I like them. So I do love this. And I think the only other thing new I have is I have this new lipstick from Ofra. Yeah, Ofra. And then I did pick up another Tom Ford brush. I know, what am I thinking? But I love the bronzer brush so much. I wanted to try out the blush brush. I don't have any new blushes, but I figured I'd try out this on camera. I mean, it's a makeup brush. How great can it be, right? So here is what it looks like. It's so soft. Oh my god, it's so soft. I love Tom Ford brushes. It's just one of my guilty pleasures. I think I want to go in with NARS Luster Blush. Looks like this. Got some shine shimmer to it. And we'll try out this. Does anybody else hate dirtying up fresh white makeup brushes? Because I do. Okay, so picked up some product. Oh my god, it's so soft. Oh, it looks so pretty. I love this blush. Yep. I love this brush too. It's like really nicely blending out and evening out the makeup. Oh. Like I like how small it is too, because I have like such a little face. I feel like the bigger blush brushes deposits too much blush in a too wide of an area, and this like is really focused right on the cheek. So I love that. I'm so glad I got this. Oh, it's so nice. If you are feeling bougie, I definitely recommend any Tom Ford brush. Like, they're just amazing. Next, I'm going to go in with this Ofra Miami Fever. Alright guys, I love this color. This is so pretty. It's definitely going to be one of my go-to lip colors. I love it. I love orange lips. Definitely one of my favorite lip colors to wear. And this burnt orange is just... it's beautiful. I definitely love it. I love Ofra liquid lipsticks. I've used quite a few different Ofra products here on my channel before, and their liquid lipsticks are so comfortable. They don't feel drying. Like some liquid lipsticks you put on and it instantly just like sucks all the moisture out of your lips, and this does not. Like I still feel like, you know, my lips are, you know, not cracking and drying. They still feel moisturized, but I don't feel like the actual lip color is going to go anywhere. Definitely love it. And this is not a really liquidy formula. I know some liquid lipsticks are really liquidy. This is thicker, but in a good way, not in a bad way. So I definitely love this. If you haven't tried anything from Ofra yet, definitely recommend. Love Ofra. Now I got to think about what I'm going to do for a highlight, because I don't think I have any new highlights. Okay, this is the actual newest highlighter I have, which is from Kevyn Aucoin, and this is the Neo highlighter in Sahara. It's a gold rose glow. So we'll go ahead and pop that on. It looks like this. Very pretty. I'm probably going to stick more to the lighter side here since I am so fair. And I'm actually just going to go in with my beauty blender and apply it that way, because I want something more natural. Like I don't want to bam highlight right now. I'm going to go jump and do my hair really quick, and then I'll be back to give you like my final thoughts on the products that I used today. Okay, hair is done. I'm ready for the day. I have to leave in 15 minutes to go pick up my daughter off of the bus. She is off the bus at my mom's house since we moved. But anyway, let's go ahead and recap the products that I tried out today and what I think about them upon first impression. So first, let's talk about the Caudalie French Faves. I really like this. I feel like it prepped my skin really well. It hydrated my skin, and I think the makeup sat on top of it very nicely. I'm going to continue to use this. I know I like the Beauty Elixir spray. Like I said, I've used many bottles of these. Definitely love. I love this moisturizer. It was super nice. And the serum, I'm going to keep testing. I mean, I didn't see anything drastic, but it's first time using it. But thank you again to Caudalie for sending me this. I appreciate it. Next, this palette. This palette, it's not my cup of tea. It's not my favorite palette. But again, I feel as though if you are new to makeup, or you're an extreme like neutral, no makeup type of makeup, I think you'd really like this. I think this is a great everyday palette if you don't like wearing makeup, or you're just kind of dabbling your toes in it. I think I'm going to give this to my daughter. She's kind of starting out in makeup. She's starting out using eyeshadows and stuff, so I think this would be perfect. It's going to be really difficult to go overboard or mess up with this. So yeah, I think if you know, like neutral makeup, or you know, are just new to makeup, I think this would be a good palette. Just, I like more dramatic makeup. I like more color payoff. I like more pigmentation. So it's just not my personal cup of tea, but I don't think it's bad. And as for all the new Benefit roller products, I absolutely love this eyeliner. I think this is going to take over my Tarte Double Take liner. I don't think I'll repurchase that again. I think I'm going to stick with this. I really love the packaging. I think it's so cute. The tip is very fine, very easy to use, very easy to get that flick. It's not too wet, so it's not going to be messy. I like how black it is. It's very, very black. I think if you are intimidated by liquid liners or you're new to getting into this liner life, I think you'd really enjoy this. I think this is very user friendly, even more so than the Tarte Double Take liner. I really like this. I like that the actual tip is not too flimsy, it's not too stiff, it's just right. Definitely think they blew it out of the park with this. And as for the inner rim brightener, the nude pencil, I don't know why I put it back in the packaging, but again, the same type of packaging, just with the, it's all pink and a lighter pink. But anyway, I think this is really great inner rim liner. I can't complain about it. I think it did its job. We'll see how long it lasts. I'll definitely do an update to this video if anything changes, but as of right now, I'm really enjoying this liner. I think it really opened up my eyes. I'm looking at it, my eyes just look more open. I haven't been putting any liner down there. Usually I do like a brown or a black, and because it just looks so closed off, I haven't been putting anything, but I think this is even better than doing that. As for the Boing Industrial Strength Concealer, I love it. I'm looking right now, and usually even with foundation on, I can really see like my acne scars kind of peeking through, and I have like a little sunspot there, and the redness in my nose, it's not peeking through. I really like this. Again, this is not something you want to put underneath your eyes. It is very, very thick, so I don't think it would work well there, but I definitely do like this. As for the foundation, I'm sold. As I was doing my hair, I already went ahead and ordered the big bottle of it. It's upside down. I think this is phenomenal. It's like covered my pores. My skin looks flawless. It looks very seamless and just very smooth. I really like it. The color was perfect. Like I said, I got mine in Shell, which is the same color that I have in the Vanishing Stick foundation. So if you have the stick foundation, I think you can go ahead and get the same color in that foundation in this as well. And I think it'd be a really good match. Really easy to blend, really nice coverage, doesn't look cakey, didn't emphasize any pores or texture, didn't grab a hold of any dry patches. So I definitely do recommend that. Loved it. Now for the Fenty Pro Filter Concealer, I really do like it. It's more full coverage than my favorite, but sometimes you want a more fuller coverage. It did crease after a while. Like when I first put it on, it wasn't creasing, but after I let it set in for a few minutes, I did notice some creasing here. So I do feel like you need to set it if you do have issues with creasing. So this is not creaseless, though it claims, it says creamy. I don't feel like it's that creamy. It is very thick. I would suggest using a very little bit. A little goes a long way, and blending it out very quickly. I don't think this is something you want to draw all over your face and then slowly blend it out. I think you should do one section of your face at a time. But I do like this. I'm going to continue to use it and see how I feel about it. And then the lashes that I have on, the Shayna B lashes, I think these are really nice lashes. They're very flirty, very romantic. I like them. They're easy to apply. They have a very thin band, so they're not that thick band that's going to like keep popping off the inner corner. So I do like this. The powder from Pretty Vulgar, I was actually did not have high expectations for this. I felt like it was going to be very drying like the Laura Mercier, but it is not. I feel like it really set my makeup nicely without it looking cakey and too heavy. Now I only, I used a little bit. I did put it on with a damp beauty blender, which is kind of what I always do, because if I go in right with a brush, it just always looks cakey. I like this. I'm going to continue to test it out. I like it better than the Laura Mercier. Still not gonna take over my Hourglass Vanishing, I think that's called, yeah, Vanishing Powder or Vanish Powder. That's still holy grail, but I think if I want a matte look, because the Vanish has like a sheen to it, I think if I want an all matte powder, this will be definitely what I go to, well over the other powders I have. I really do enjoy this, or I did enjoy it. I think I'm going to continue to enjoy it, and I'm going to be continuing to use all these for the next couple of weeks and give you guys an update. The lipstick I love. It's been on for a while now. I still don't feel like my lips are dry. They're not getting pruny. It hasn't smeared. I think it's a beautiful color, and definitely recommend Ofra liquid lipsticks. I actually really like the new packaging too. It's very sleek. And the last thing is the Tom Ford blush brush. Do you need this? Absolutely not. If you're feeling bougie, go get it. It's a really nice brush. It's super soft. I like how small it is to where it really distributes the product exactly where I want it, whereas the normal brushes I use from Sigma, it's a little bit bigger, and I feel like it kind of pushes the product out, and I get blush where I don't necessarily want it. So I definitely like this. I'm glad I bought it. Just a little gift for myself. Little, you know, it's I got a problem with Tom Ford. I love Tom Ford. Well, brushes. Makeup, yeah, a little overrated. But anyway, I think that's everything that I tried. I'm kind of looking around. Yep, I think that's it. That's everything I tried. And surprisingly, I really liked everything I tried today, which usually does not happen. So I will link all these products down below if you want to try them out yourself. If you have tried any of these, let me know down below if you like them, if they didn't work for you, if they did work for you. Let's start a little conversation down below. That clap was really loud. It kind of startled me because it's so quiet in my house because nobody's home. But anyway, I think the next video I want to do is like 9 brands I want to try in 2019. I saw that video going around, and I was like, there's not much I haven't tried. And then I started looking, I was like, I haven't tried that, I haven't tried that, I haven't tried that. So there's actually a lot I haven't tried. So I think that's the next video I'm going to film, and then maybe a tag video. I don't know. I gotta think. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you guys so much. I hope you're having a wonderful week, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye-bye.